Well, Archbishop Emeritus Desmond Tutu is turning 90 today. Happy birthday to you, Arch. What a milestone it is. His role in human rights activism and the fight against apartheid, renowned globally, of course. A feast is taking place today to celebrate the Archer's life. Senior reporter Ayesha Ismail is at his house in Milnerton trying to find 90 candles for his birthday cake. Aren't you, Ayesha?
Well, how I wish, but I'm sure it won't be difficult to find 90 candles for this huge birthday cake to celebrate an icon, Archbishop Desmond Tutu, as you said, celebrating his 90th birthday today. And here in Milnerton, outside the Archbishop's house, we're expecting family members to arrive very soon, along with the Dean of St. George's Cathedral, who will be serving the Eucharist here at the Archbishop's home. And what we do know is that besides the service, Gareth, that will take place from 12 to 1 o'clock at St. George's Cathedral, about 150 people have been invited to this cathedral. That service will be led by the Dean of the Cathedral, and the keynote speaker will be Dr. Alan Bussack. Dr. Alan Bussack, as we know, has been a long friend and associated with Archbishop Desmond Tutu. But for the rest of the day, he will be celebrating his birthday here at home with his family, with his sister, with his wife Leah, and also his children, his grandchildren, and his great-grandchildren. But Gareth, we cannot forget about the role that Archbishop Desmond Tutu played in liberating this country, the role that he played during the Truth and Reconciliation Commission. And of course, we cannot forget, those words where he always talked about how we cannot have freedom without reconciliation, and we cannot have justice without peace. And then, of course, we know him to have the resilience of a trooper, and at the same time, he has the innocence of a child.
He does. Let's take a quick look then at the life and times of Archbishop Emeritus Desmond Tutu.
A beacon of hope during the bleak days of apartheid. A moral compass that became a reluctant leader at the height of human rights abuse. A man of magnitude with an irrepressible sense of humor. Archbishop Desmond Tutu, able to understand that as human beings, we are capable of greatness and ridiculousness.
Here we are celebrating a man who deeply, deeply believes in the dignity of everybody, the equality of everybody, and doesn't talk gender equality, he lives it. So for me, this man is really the embodiment of what a shepherd of the flock is. And of course, we know that he is also fearless. He's got a very small stature, but his passion, his belief, his faith gives him the wings.
Rampela recalls how during the struggle the Arch saved the lives of people who were about to be necklaced, and how he stood between those fighting for freedom and the apartheid police.
For me, as a young person who was banished to the northern Transvaal of that time, he used to call me every Monday to encourage me, to just tell me, "Dearie, how are you doing today?"
She says Tutu is a gift to South Africans and to the world.
And we also had the gift of this man's ministry when we were making the transition from apartheid to the democratic system that we now have. The wisdom that he articulated in relation to the Truth and Reconciliation Commission, that you cannot have freedom without forgiveness. You cannot have justice without truth. All of that has unfortunately been undermined.
And this is her birthday message.
My message is simple. Thank you, Tata, for loving us and loving our country and teaching us to love ourselves and our country with your example.
Faith-based leaders echo these words.
I was very close to the Archbishop, and I wish him and his dear wife Leah everything of the best on his 90th birthday. May he have many more years of good, reasonable health.
We pray that Almighty Allah keep him well, safe and sound, and preserve his legacy that he has stood for the wellness of our community and our society, for freedom and justice for all South Africans.
Happy birthday to Archbishop Emeritus Desmond Tutu on your wonderful 90th birthday. May you know God's love, grace, peace, and most of all, the joy that only the Lord can give to us.
I take this opportunity to wish the Arch a very, very happy 90th birthday and wishing him good health and peace always. May God bless you and keep you well.
They all agree that the Arch's legacy is one we need to preserve and promote. Love, peace, and dignity for all. Ayesha Ismail, Cape Town.